Memories of UW the first time and thoughts on him a couple weeks later?
Well, it was a good ball game. Wilcox was really a load for us that night. He really hit a lot of shots and was the difference in the game. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can slow him down a little bit. You're not going to stop him. He's a really good athlete. They run a lot of good stuff for him, so we'll have to do a good job on him.
Does it do different things or do the same things better?
Oh, I like the way we guard him, and just when he got an open look, he hit it. We just got to be a little bit more attentive. Can't give him anything in transition, and got a little better job on the picks they set for him. And it's going to have to be a combination of all our wing players. So going to have to be a lot of people involved.
A different Waverly-Austin entering this matchup than the last time you played?
Yeah, Wave's given us some good minutes here, and I hope he can give us, continue that. Defense and rebounding the last two games has been really good, so I hope he'll continue to focus on those two things and give us some good minutes.
Williams-Goss is playing a lot better than the first time. It seems like as a freshman he's kind of getting better and better. Does he present different than what you saw last time?
Oh, he was playing pretty good when we played him last time. I think he's had some big games. He's tried to give his team what he can. He's a good point guard. He scores when he needs to score. He passes it when he needs to pass. He's always been a good defender. So he's had a solid freshman year.
Damien said you kind of pointed out the seniors yesterday and said, let's play this thing for them. What was kind of your message, and what did you tell them?
Well, we got a month left, and 3 big weekends, and then the conference tournament. I would hope that we got a good group of seniors, 6 guys that have done a great job. Nick and Johnny have been here for all 4 years. Wave for 2. The other guys just for a year, but they've been really fun to work with. We've had some frustrating moments as a team, but all the guys have done a great job of being resilient and bouncing back. So it's been a good group to work with, and just hopefully we can finish it strong for those guys.
You mentioned Sunday that Waverly's gotten a lot better as his role in center. You're only asking him to do a couple things, and he's doing those couple things well. Was it a case of him trying to take on too many things, or being asked to do too many things early?
No, we asked him to do those things early. That's all we asked him to do early. He just, guys have a thought of what they want to do and what they, think they can give the team, and coaches have another, and sometimes it mixes, sometimes it doesn't, and I think you grow into roles. You start and you try to identify 1 or 2 things that you do very well that the team needs, and then your role grows from there. And if guys put too much emphasis on scoring and they don't score, then they don't feel like they're successful. So again, I just think you've got to be comfortable with what you can give the team, and then it grows from there.
When you take when a guy's minutes are gone, like Waverly's was, it seems like he could go one of a couple ways in terms of his confidence. He bounced back. When did you sense that he was kind of on the rebound?
Well, he practiced well. He had some good weeks of practice, and that's always an indication. If very few exceptions, if a guy's not practicing well, it's usually hard for him to play well. So he was practicing well, and he gave us some good minutes. Hopefully that'll continue.
Blackwell hurt you guys down the last time?
He did in the second half, yeah.
Is Waverly a good remedy for that? Or?
Oh, I don't know. We hope that defensively as a team, we can get some stops. But I don't think there's any one person. I think it'll have to be a group effort.
Dominic played 12 minutes in the score against the Beavers. What are you working on with him? What does he need to do better to get back to where he was last year?
Well, it's an indication that Johnny's playing. Johnny's a senior. He's done a good job for us. I put DA in the lineup a few games back, and it was nothing for Johnny. I was just looking for a switch, and I put Johnny back in the lineup now, just looking for a switch. They're a good combination. DA's a really good player. We just got to get him where he feels comfortable making plays. He made some really good plays. His assist-to-turnover ratio has been really good the last few games, So he's doing some good things. Johnny's doing some good things. There's not a lot of difference between them. So we just got to keep moving the same direction with both of them.
You've switched that starting lineup a few times. I assume maybe due to the start last time, we'll see the same starting lineup. Did you kind of like the way that group came out together?
If they start like they did the other night, that'd be really good. So, but not very many games. You're going to start 7 for 7 from 3. So, but it was a good start for us.
Even with the losses last week and then the win over Oregon State, have you seen kind of some things during these last few weeks that have been better than maybe the last time you played UW, or were in kind of that funk with UW and Oregon State?
Well, we're playing better. I hope that we can continue that. We're going to have to hit some shots. Defensively, we're going to have to play better than we did at their place. We didn't play well defensively at their place, gave up easy baskets. But I think we are better defensively. But I'm sure Lorenzo thinks that, they're a better team. So they're a better team, we're a better team. It should be a better game.
I think the team is playing better together during this last couple of games.
Well, I've never thought that we haven't played well together. We haven't executed some things, and defensively we haven't, played collectively as a group at times. But, I've never sensed that we haven't played as a group. We either haven't executed some possessions down the stretch. We haven't got a few rebounds when we needed to. We haven't had that defensive stop, which I guess is, playing as a group. But for the most part, I think our guys have shared the ball pretty well. We've kept our turnovers to a reasonable number. Defensively, I'd like to see them play a little bit better together. I think that would probably be our biggest jump if we could continue to get better as a group there.
Did you switch things up practice-wise? Just kind of, with 2 games in between then 2, can you do less in practice in the week? Or
well, we had a short day yesterday, and we'll have a short day today. We got some guys with classes and that. So, but we'll practice today and be ready to go at 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
You need your bench more if coming off 2 and then kind of having 2 more.
We've been playing our bench. We played 10 guys the other night. So, Jason. If they had a 6-man, I don't know if they have a 6-man a year, but if they do, Jason's definitely a candidate. He's been great off the bench, shows his unselfishness. A lot of guys would be worried about starting. Jason just wants to play, and his shooting percentages and conference and non-conference, he's kept us in a lot of games. So he's done a great job for us.
There's no award. There's no 6-man award.
There isn't?
I don't think so in the conference.
I was noticing you were really working with fundamentals with the guys who were beforehand, and don't games really come down to about how well they execute those fundamentals?
Well, they do. I just don't think there's any doubt. There's little things that, we had a transition basket the other day where Mike had a good look at a 3, we didn't get it, and our defensive balance and gave up a layup. That's a 5-point swing. You miss a 3 and they get a dunk at the other end. That's fundamentals. We work on defensive balance quite a bit. Jason gets a steal down here on the baseline, and everybody takes off on him, and nobody's coming back to the ball. That's the fundamentals that, our group was such a big hurry to score, we forgot the ball, So, it comes down to execution, taking care of the fundamentals of the game, passing, catching the ball, shot selection. Those are all big parts of every ball game, and especially down the stretch.
Do you ever watch much of what Doug Dermott's doing at Creighton, passing Larry Bird?
I didn't get a chance to see him much this year, but I did see the second half of their game the other day against Villanova, and he's phenomenal. His scoring baskets, I think he got 39 the other day, but he is really scoring baskets. He is really a good scorer. All right, thanks.